can heal. But the healing of the tooth comes from the superfluids.
Millions of people have watched Barbara O'Neill say that teeth can heal themselves, that oil pulling can reverse cavities, that the right foods can repair enamel. And honestly, I understand why it went viral. Because it gives people hope. Hope that they don't need expensive dental work. Hope that nature has already provided the answer. But here's what keeps me up at night as a dentist. What if part of it is true, but the most important part is missing? I'm DDS Muhammet Koçak. I've been a licensed dentist for over 10 years. Just last week, a patient told me she'd been oil pulling for 8 months to heal a cavity. And when I examined her tooth, the decay had reached the nerve. And today, I'm going to show you what Barbara O'Neill got right, what she got dangerously wrong, and what actually works to protect and strengthen your teeth naturally. Stay with me, because this might change everything you thought you knew. Let me start by saying this. Barbara O'Neill's message resonates for a reason. It's not crazy. And the people who believe it aren't foolish. Here's why it makes sense. First, teeth are living tissue. They're not just dead bones sitting in your mouth. Every tooth has blood vessels inside, nerves, cells called odontoblasts that create dentin your entire life. So when someone says, your teeth can heal, your brain thinks, well, my skin heals, my bones heal. Why not my teeth? Second, saliva really does protect your teeth. It's not just spit. It's a biological superfluid. It contains calcium, phosphate, proteins, and antibodies. It literally bathes your teeth in minerals all day long. So when Barbara talks about superfluids, she's touching on real science. Third, bacteria and diet absolutely affect your teeth. Sugar feeds harmful bacteria. Those bacteria produce acid. Acid dissolves enamel. That's not alternative medicine. That's textbook biology. So when she says you can change your diet and protect your teeth, she's absolutely right. Fourth, your immune system plays a role. Your gums are full of immune cells. Blood flow brings nutrients and removes waste. Inflammation in your body shows up in your mouth. So yes, your body's healing systems do affect your teeth. And here's the part that really hooks people. The dental industry is expensive. Root canals, crowns, implants. It can cost thousands. So when someone says, you don't need all that, just do this natural thing, people listen. Because they want an option that feels safe, affordable, and in their control. I get it. I really do. But here's where we need to talk about what's missing. Let me be very clear about something. I respect the desire to heal naturally. I respect people who want to take control of their health. But there's a biological line we need to understand, and crossing it can cost you your teeth. Here's the truth. Enamel cannot regrow. It just can't. Enamel is the hardest substance in your body, harder than bone. But it's not alive. It has no blood supply, no cells, no ability to regenerate. Once enamel is gone, it's gone forever. Now, dentin can regenerate. That's the layer under the enamel. Your body can produce new dentin to protect the nerve inside your tooth. But that only happens if the damage hasn't gone too far. And here's the key distinction that gets lost in viral videos. Early decay can be stopped. It can be reversed, but only at a very specific stage. Let me explain. When a cavity first starts, it's not a hole yet. It's a process called demineralization. Acid from bacteria dissolves tiny amounts of minerals from your enamel. At this stage, the tooth looks like a white spot. No hole, no pain. And yes, at this stage, your body can remineralize the tooth. Saliva can deposit calcium and phosphate back into the enamel. Fluoride can strengthen it even more. The tooth can harden again. This is real. This is proven science. But once the cavity breaks through the enamel, once there's an actual hole, under a microscope, you'd see bacteria colonies tunneling through the tooth like termites through wood, dissolving the dentin layer by layer. No amount of oil pulling, diet change, or supplements will close it. At that point, bacteria are inside the tooth. They're dissolving the dentin, moving toward the nerve. And if you ignore it, you'll lose the tooth. Not because you didn't try hard enough, but because biology has limits. Here's the danger in the viral message. It gives people hope without giving them the full picture. So someone with a real cavity stops going to the dentist. They try oil pulling for 6 months. The cavity gets deeper. Now they need a root canal or an extraction, and they feel betrayed, like natural health let them down. But it wasn't the method that failed. It was the misunderstanding of when it works. So let's fix that. Let's talk about what actually protects and strengthens your teeth. Barbara O'Neill talks about superfluids. And honestly, she's onto something. Your mouth does have superfluids. Let me introduce you to them. First, saliva. This is your body's natural defense system for your teeth. Saliva does 4 incredible things. 1. It washes away food and bacteria. 2. It neutralizes acid. 3. It delivers calcium and phosphate to your enamel. 4. It contains antibodies and enzymes that kill harmful bacteria. You produce about 1.5 liters of saliva every day. But here's the problem. Most people over 50 don't produce enough. Why? Medications. Blood pressure pills, antidepressants, antihistamines, they all reduce saliva. Dehydration. If you're not drinking enough water, your mouth dries out. Mouth breathing. Sleeping with your mouth open evaporates saliva. And when your mouth is dry, cavities happen faster. Gums get inflamed. Teeth decay. So step 1, keep your mouth hydrated. Drink water throughout the day. Chew sugar-free gum to stimulate saliva. Use a humidifier at night if you mouth breathe. Second, blood supply. Your gums and the inside of your teeth are full of blood vessels. Blood brings nutrients, oxygen, immune cells. It removes toxins and waste. But if you have gum disease, that blood flow gets disrupted. Inflammation damages the tiny vessels. Nutrients can't reach the tooth. The bone starts to dissolve. This is why gum health is just as important as tooth health. Brush gently along the gum line. Floss every day. Eat foods rich in vitamin C and omega-3s to support healthy blood vessels. Third, the oral microbiome. Your mouth contains billions of bacteria. Some are protective. They help break down food, fight bad bacteria, and keep your pH balanced. Others are destructive. They feed on sugar, produce acid, and cause cavities and gum disease. The goal isn't to kill all bacteria. It's to keep the good ones strong and the bad ones in check. How? Avoid sugar. Eat fiber-rich foods. Don't overuse antiseptic mouthwash. It kills the good bacteria too. These are your real superfluids. Saliva, blood, bacteria. And when you support them, your teeth get stronger. Let's talk about oil pulling. Because this is where a lot of confusion happens. Oil pulling is an ancient Ayurvedic practice. You swish coconut oil or sesame oil in your mouth for 10 to 20 minutes. Then you spit it out.
Teeth can heal, and they should not be deteriorating. And if they do have a little decay, they have the ability to heal themselves, as every other body tissue does.
Says it can heal cavities. So, can it? Here's what the research actually shows. Oil pulling does reduce harmful bacteria in your mouth. Studies confirm this. It reduces Streptococcus mutans, the main bacteria that causes cavities. It reduces plaque. It improves gum health. Some people report whiter teeth and fresher breath. All of that is real. But here's what it does not do. It does not remineralize enamel. It does not fill cavities. It does not cure infections inside the tooth. Think of it this way. Oil pulling is like washing your car. It removes dirt and bacteria. It helps prevent future damage. But if your car already has a dent, washing it won't fix the dent.
The same is true for your teeth. If you have early demineralization, a white spot, oil pulling might help prevent it from becoming a cavity. But if you already have a hole in your tooth, oil pulling won't close it. Now, should you try oil pulling? If you want to, yes. It's safe. It's inexpensive. It can support your oral health. But let me be absolutely clear. Oil pulling should never replace brushing, flossing, or regular dental checkups. Just don't use it as a replacement for brushing, flossing, or seeing a dentist. Use it as an addition, not a solution. Let's talk about food. Because Barbara O'Neill is absolutely right about one thing. What you eat affects your teeth. but not in the magical way people think. Here's how it really works. Crunchy vegetables, apples, carrots, celery, cucumbers. These are nature's toothbrushes. When you bite into an apple, it scrubs your teeth, it massages your gums, it stimulates saliva production. And saliva, remember, is your body's natural remineralizing fluid. Crunchy vegetables also require chewing, and chewing strengthens your jawbone. It increases blood flow to your gums. It keeps the ligaments around your teeth healthy. Dairy products, cheese, yogurt, and milk are rich in calcium and phosphate. These are the exact minerals your enamel needs. Cheese also raises the pH in your mouth, making it less acidic. Leafy greens. Spinach, kale, and broccoli contain calcium, folic acid, and vitamin K. These support gum health and bone density. Nuts and seeds. Almonds, sunflower seeds, and sesame seeds provide calcium and healthy fats. They also require chewing, which stimulates saliva. Green tea. It contains polyphenols that reduce bacteria and inflammation. But drink it unsweetened. Now, what should you avoid? Sugar, obviously. But also acidic foods. Soda, citrus, and vinegar weaken enamel temporarily. If you eat them, rinse with water afterward. Don't brush immediately. Wait 30 minutes, because brushing on softened enamel can damage it. Food is powerful, but it's not magic. It supports your teeth. It doesn't replace care. So let's bring it all together. What actually protects, strengthens, and heals your teeth? Here's the science. 1. Remineralization. Your saliva contains calcium and phosphate. These minerals can rebuild early decay, but only if the decay hasn't broken through the enamel yet. Your mouth isn't too acidic. You have enough saliva. How do you support remineralization? Drink water. Avoid constant snacking, which keeps your mouth acidic. Use fluoride toothpaste. 2. Fluoride. I know this is controversial, but let me give you the facts. Fluoride helps your enamel absorb minerals. It makes enamel harder and more resistant to acid. It's one of the most researched substances in dental science. You don't need high doses. Just brushing with fluoride toothpaste twice a day is enough. If you're opposed to fluoride, talk to your dentist about alternatives like hydroxyapatite toothpaste, but don't skip remineralization altogether. 3. pH balance. Your mouth should be neutral or slightly alkaline. When it's acidic, enamel dissolves. How do you keep it balanced? Eat vegetables and protein. Limit sugar and refined carbs. Rinse with water after meals. Chew sugar-free gum to stimulate saliva. 4. Gum health. Your gums are the foundation of your teeth. If your gums recede or get infected, your teeth loosen. Brush gently at the gum line. Floss daily. Get professional cleanings every 6 months. 5. Professional care. Here's the honest truth. You need a dentist. Not because dentists want your money, but because we can see things you can't. We can detect cavities when they're still small. We can remove hardened plaque that brushing can't reach. We can catch gum disease before you lose bone. Natural health is powerful, but it works best when combined with professional care, not instead of it. So here's what I want you to remember. Barbara O'Neill was right about one thing. Your body wants to heal. Your saliva wants to protect your teeth. Your immune system wants to fight infection. Your gums want to stay strong. But healing has limits, and those limits aren't a failure of nature. They're just biology. Enamel can't regrow, but early decay can be stopped. Oil pulling won't cure a cavity, but it can reduce harmful bacteria. Diet won't replace a dentist, but it can make your teeth stronger. You don't have to choose between natural health and modern dentistry. You can use both. And when you do, that's when real healing happens. So take care of your teeth, drink water, eat crunchy vegetables, brush and floss, see your dentist, and trust your body to do what it does best. Protect you. Natural habits support your teeth. Dentistry saves them. Thanks for watching. I'm DDS, Muhammet Koçak, and I'll see you in the next video.